Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. This is Christy. So today I thought I would try and mess with a recipe that I had when I was a pregnant mom. Have you ever, I'm sure all moms out there can really relate to this. The first time I ever had a fish taco was when I was pregnant with my oldest son, Aiden. That was the best thing I had ever eaten. It was almost euphoric. It was so good. I wanted to play with that recipe because I thought, what a better way than to mess with something or play with something that I found really delightful and wonderful and see how it works for everybody else too. So what we're going to make today are crunchy coconut shrimp tacos. So let's start with our sauce. And the first thing you're going to want to do, and you don't need any extra stuff for this, not the food processor or anything, so we have a cup of coconut milk, and it's unsweetened coconut milk. We'll put that in here. And we have the juice of 3 limes, 1 jalapeno diced up very fine. I took the seeds and the ribs out because they're a little bit hotter. I've got some wimpy people in my household, not saying who, so I don't want them to be too hot. Put those in there. And I have about a 1/4 cup of chopped up cilantro. If you are one of those unfortunate individuals who taste dish soap when you use cilantro, don't use it. You can use parsley or chives. They would be really nice in there. I am not one of those folks, so I'm going to put it in to my lovely sauce. I always thought it was a peculiar thing to be stricken with, is the dish soap cilantro problem. We're going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar. Strange thing to mix in something like this, but it really does enhance the coconut milk, and it brings out a nice little flavor. We want a nice healthy pinch of kosher salt, a little bit more to taste. Always do it to taste because everybody has a different taste in that. And freshly ground pepper. And I forgot my spatula, so I'll be right back. So I have my trusty spatula now, and I can get this out of here. So this is 4 ounces of cream cheese that's been softened, Philly cream cheese. I'm sure that the first time that I had this, it didn't have cream cheese in the mix, but I have tried this and it really makes an amazing, beautiful, creamy sauce for these tacos. So get in there and just mix it up with your whisk and break it up and have it all come together. If you want to make something like this a little bit ahead in the day, all that's going to do is get those flavors really married well together. Stick it in the refrigerator and then you've got it for later. I have made a recipe for you guys that is for 6, or it could be 6 light eaters or 4 heavy eaters. So 2 tacos or 3 tacos, whatever you want. But I think that this is a great amount of sauce for everyone involved. So whisk it up really nicely, get it incorporated, and give it a little taste. That's nice. You get the hint of the coconut, you have the cilantro and the jalapeno pepper in there. And if you want a hotter pepper, use a hotter pepper, depending on what you like. Okay, let's set that aside. And now we are going to take a little bit of time to work on our shrimp. Now the shrimp that I am using, because I'm so landlocked here in the middle of Pennsylvania, and I'm not in Savannah where I could get beautiful fresh shrimp right off the boat. Maybe I'll be in Savannah sometime, hint hint. I use frozen shrimp. So these are actually large shrimp, and I have cut them into thirds because I want smaller pieces for my tacos. And they are deveined, peeled, and tails off, and raw. So don't forget that. Raw, deveined, peeled, and tails off. If you can find a small, that probably would be perfect. but we've gone with about a pound of shrimp here. And I'm going to take them and put them into my seasoned flour. This has some cayenne pepper in it and about a half a teaspoon. Again, wimpy people. I better stop saying that or he may not finish my video for me. And I'm going to toss these around a little bit with this and get a nice coating of flour on them. So cayenne, a little bit of salt, some fresh pepper in here to do our first coating. And 1 egg. I'm going to go ahead and use my whisk from before. Now this is a standard breading procedure that you would find anywhere. I don't believe that everybody knows to use the flour, then the egg, then the breadcrumb, but it makes a big difference when you're frying something and putting it together. So now we're going to take our shrimp, get some of the extra flour off so we're not goopy, and put it on our egg. Do a little bit at a time. Now I'm going to get my hands dirty. See, I'm going to do it again. That's okay. It'll be worth it. So make sure you get plenty of egg on here so that your panko is going to adhere to your shrimp. Now this panko is very special because it's a cup of panko breadcrumbs and a half a cup of sweetened coconut and another half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And really get those in there and make sure that all of those sides, all those little crevices have got some of the panko and the coconut. Transfer them over to this bowl, and then we will get everything fried up and yummy for our tacos. So I'm going to head over to the sink, oh brother, I'm going to head over to the stove and get these fried up, and then we will get our tacos assembled. I'll be right back. So we have our warm tortillas. I put some of the white corn tortillas in a foil pouch and put them in the oven for about 5-10 minutes tops, really. They just need to kind of get a little warm and sweaty in there. So we take our beautiful tortilla. Now, it's really hard to resist eating the shrimp before you get them into the tacos because they are so good. We take some shrimp, load it up. Some beautiful shredded cabbage. I do not know why cabbage works so well with this, but it really truly does. And I'm going to put a little squeeze of lime before I put the juice on. Fresh lime. The juice before I put the sauce on, I should say. A little bit of sauce. A little bit of cilantro. Isn't that so luscious looking? Okay, let's try this right now. I don't even want to have another baby. Doing this. That's really good. Try this. I think you'll love it. It's crispy and it's crunchy, slightly sweet, spicy. It just hits every single sense that I've got. So try your crunchy coconut tacos with your creamy, dreamy Philadelphia cream cheese coconut sauce. And I bet you'll love it. See you guys later. Bye-bye.